going to be doing upper body weightlifting today. What you will need is a set of heavy, moderate, and light weights, okay? And if you don't have a heavy set of weights, just take out the heaviest ones that you do have. That's going to be for one of the exercises, well, two of the exercises actually. So we're going to do 7 exercises back to back, and then we're going to repeat everything 3 times through. So we do hit the ground for 2 exercises. If you have a mat, grab it. If not a big deal. Just make sure you have a little bit of space to move, okay? So because we were doing upper body, let's warm up the upper body. Let's start with arm circles to the back of the room. This workout you can do anytime as long as you have the link. So if you like it, write it down. I like it. And I'll come back to it. Okay? You may also write down the exercises that we do and write down which weights you use. If you are somebody who has a variety of weights, let's circle forward. You are going to want to increase your weights after doing this a couple times, right? Okay? And as we do the 3 sets today, I want you to start with your heavy weight and then drop down to a lighter weight as you fatigue, okay? So we're going to take 1 palm up and 1 palm down and stretch them on out. We're going to wring out the shoulders, nice little twist. Little shift in the torso, itsy bitsy. You should feel those shoulders starting to warm up. Mine are starting to burn a little bit already. And let's go ahead and take a nice rounded back forward. Open up that chest, round back forward. Chest, open, round. All right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then we're gonna get right into it, okay? There's not a whole lot you have to do just to get some blood flowing in there. We're gonna start with a palms facing in grip. You're gonna turn and press overhead. Come down, press overhead. This will be timed, so you don't have to count out your reps unless you want to. We're gonna time it out. That's our first move with a heavy weight. Second move, you're gonna take your weights out, together, down, up, out, down. It's called a swimmer. You're gonna swim forward, swim out in reverse. For that, I want you to have a light weight. So first 2 moves, concentrating on the shoulders here, okay? So I'm gonna start my timer, and then I'll show you the 3rd move as we move on here, okay? Come on, there we go. Wrong timer. All right. Very convenient timer, but you have to hit it once in order for it to, or twice. Sometimes it needs a second to sync up with my I set the timer on my phone and then I play it off my watch, and sometimes my timer doesn't sync up right away from. Okay. Exit out of there. Let's see if it'll do it for me. Really not being helpful. Okay, well, we're gonna go with whatever time it gives me then. All right, grab that heavier set of weights. There we go, it's going. It's working, ready, set, palms facing in, press up. So we rotate through the shoulder and we use the muscle in the shoulder to squeeze at the top. I want you to think about the difference between rolling through a joint or using a bone, the joint, to do the work, or letting the shoulders creep up to your ears, and actually using the muscle. There's a difference, okay? A lot of times we are using the muscle, we're just grinding through a shoulder, or grinding through a joint, and then we have an injury. Focus on that muscle, take the weights down. Let's go ahead and grab that light set of weights out. We're coming out to the side, to the front, down, and in reverse, okay? Ready, set, begin. We lift, we come center, we lower, we come up and out in reverse, okay? So again, we're lifting with the muscle, not rolling through the joint. The joint is rolling on its own, but we're using the muscle to let that happen. Shoulders should be nice and warm right now, okay? We come right up to shoulder height. Good posture, core tight. Shoulders are not creeping up into the ears. Take a staggered stance if you need to. Soft bend in the knee. And time, okay. Next up, we're doing just a regular bicep curl. Nothing fancy. Elbows tucked into your side. You're picking up a pretty moderate weight. Go ahead and begin. We're gonna curl and lower. Knuckles to the shoulders, elbows pinned in tight. So something that people do is they swing their arms like this. We're not doing that today. Or any day that we do bicep curls. Elbows pinned in, use that muscle curl, use that muscle to lengthen and lower. Okay, to the top and lower, lower, lower. Your stance is important. To have a little soft knee or to take a staggered stance is a good idea. Go ahead and lower down. We're going to come into a bent over fly, so you might want to pick up a lighter weight for this. We're going to bend over at the hips. Let the weight drape straight down from the shoulders, and we're going to squeeze in the back. So go ahead and begin. Coming right up to the height of our rib cage, right? The height of our back. Squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. Your arm is straight. Your palms face the ground at the top of the move. Palms face in, palms face the ground. Nice flat back. If you're feeling it more in your shoulders, it's because you're upright. Bend yourself in half. Chest to the floor. That was it. All right, coming to our single, double tricep extension. So we're bending ourselves over yet again. A little bend at the knees, big bend at the waist, hike those weights up, elbows above the rib cage, and you're gonna kick back one, then the other, then both. Go ahead and begin. Single, single, double, working the back of the arm. Single, single, double, single, single, double, single, single, double. Nice long neutral spine, so shake your head no, shake your head yes, and then go back at it. That's how you'll know if your neck is neutral, okay? Little trick. So we worked the shoulders, we worked the back, the biceps, the triceps. Guess what's next? Finish off your set here. We're going on to the chest. We're gonna come down to the ground. Now I'm gonna come down to the ground on my knees. You can stay on your toes. We're gonna do a walk out, push up, walk back in. Walk out, push up, walk back in, okay? So, I'm gonna take my hand wide, push up, come back together. Whoops, center if you'd like. I didn't mean to do that. It was like an automatic. I meant to go push up, together, walk out, push up. Together, walk out, push up. Okay, and if this is still too challenging for you, you can do these on a wall, or you can come onto all fours tabletop position and just push your chest to the ground. That's the most important thing right here, is let the chest come to the ground first, not the nose, the chin, the forehead. All right, we're gonna flip it on over with one heavy weight. If you don't have one very heavy weight, you can use two of your heaviest weights. You're either gonna kiss the weights together or you're gonna hold the weight with a little diamond grip. You're gonna straight arm lower, straight arm lift. Go ahead and begin. Straight arm lower, don't let it hit the ground. Straight arm lift. Belly button's pulled in tight, using your core right here. You should be feeling your back muscles as you pull. So that muscle that streams down from your armpit in your back, that's called your lat. You should feel that right here. You should feel it stretch and elongate, and then squeeze, pull right here, okay? That is time. Let's go back to the top, right away to the start. way into our shoulder presses, so whatever weight you started with, stay with it. And then if you need to, switch it out. Knuckles, palms facing in. Ready, set, turn and press. Remember what I said about using your muscle here. Press. Control it. Both directions, up and down. Turn and rotate. Come back down. Core is tight. You're supporting your body right here. So heavy weight here. Give me one more. Pick up your lighter set of weights. Let's go into those swimmers. Okay. And we're gonna go through this 3 times. If you have time to go through it one more time, go for it. If you're like, I really like weights and I'm not really feeling it, you can do more sets, okay? Come out, come in, come down, reverse, back, out. So follow me, shoulder height, right to the top of your thigh. I don't actually touch my thighs, I keep the muscle engaged. And just hover those weights right in front of my thighs. I have a slight bend in my knee. My shoulders are stacked over my hips, my core is tight. I'm using the muscle to lift and reach long lines through my straight arms to my knuckles. Finish off right here. Let's go into our bicep curl next. Regular curl, elbows tucked in tight. Ready, set, begin. Curl and lower. Control it using that front part of your arm. Elbows tucked in tight. Squeeze at the top, lower, 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 control it. So you can see I'm not like pumping through this really fast or anything like that, okay? When we start pumping through it really fast, momentum takes over, start swinging and swaying. There'll be times in our life that I'll tell you to do it, but not today. Right now it's all about control. Control that weight, control that movement. Give me one more. All right, bent over, fly. So, which weight do you want to use for this? Was the weight you used the first time good? Was it too light, too heavy? Make your adjustments now. A little bend at the knee, big bend at the waist, and straight arms out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. So, you have these blades, right? Right back here. You know what they are. There's that panel on the back. It's that foam, right? They should be squeezing together as you fly. Almost as if you're pinching a pencil right at the midline of your back. Okay? I have people a lot of times say, I don't feel this, I don't understand it. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pinch a pencil right at the midline of your spine. You're probably doing it and don't know that you're doing it. All right, that was that. Bent over, tricep extensions, a single, double. So again, core tight, little bend at the knees, big bend at the waist. Hike those weights up this time. Kick one back, then the other, then both. You got it. Okay, long neutral spine. Stop looking at me and then look ahead of you a few inches. So from your head to tailbone's a nice straight line. You do want to be bent over for this. So make sure that your chest is facing the ground. Not the wall or where the wall meets the floor, but straight down, okay? Flat back, stick your tailbone out, core tight, support your lower back. Squeeze the back of the arm, squeeze. Time. Awesome, good job you guys. Okay, push-ups. I do need my mat for this time through. All right, we're walking them out. On your knees or on your toes, or on all fours and tabletop. You're gonna walk wide, push up, walk it in, walk it out wide. Push up, fingertips are forward, chest comes to the ground, first. Push away from the floor, and I want you to think about concaving through those armpits, right? So push away. Squeeze the armpits. Make sure you're working the chest muscle. Some of you will be like, oh, my shoulder hurts. Work your chest muscle. And hopefully, if you think about that, go ahead and stop. You won't feel that shoulder bothering you. And I have that issue too, and sometimes if I focus on the muscle, my shoulder feels better, okay? So 2 weights or 1, kiss the weights together or diamond grip the 1, nice low extension, and then to the top. Extend so the weight hovers, squeeze your muscles of the back, straight up over your chest, okay? So I did say straight up over your chest, not your belly button. Extend, elongate. Exhale on the way up, keep your belly button drawn to the floor and core tight. You'll feel right here that you want to breathe out. Okay, give me one more. All right, we're going through everything again. One more time, okay? Today's a quick workout. All right, shoulder press. Knuckles facing in. Press and turn it up. So it's a nice rotation through that shoulder. Did you pick the right weight? Do you need to adjust? Those are the things I want you to talk to yourself about when you're lifting weights. You might say, oh, I don't want to push myself, but I'm going to tell you, push yourself. Don't waste your time here. Get a heavy weight and get going. So if you have heavy weights available to you, I want you to use them on your shoulders. When we press overhead like this, as long as you can. All right, and then we're going into our swimmers, which you don't need as heavy weights for, okay? I'm gonna go up 1 now. I know I can do it with you guys. Ready, set, out to the side, together, lower, and you're controlling this. So when you come together, you're not clanking those weights, okay? Leave Dorothy's clanking shoes alone. Come up and out, control it. That muscle is working, let it work. Our body was born to move. Our body wants us to move and build muscle. That's the machine, the way it was built and intended for, okay? And think about long-term beyond your vanity. Think about your strength right now. Lifting weights and increasing your muscles, strength, go ahead and stop, is good for your bone density, okay? So as we age, we actually should be doing more lifting mixed with some cardio, okay? More lifting, I did just say that. Bicep curls right here. And think about when you're 70, 80, right? God willing, we live that long. Think about the kind of shape and strength you want to have. What you do now will affect you in years to come. The good and the bad. Sometimes it causes us aches and pains, but hopefully we keep our body strong, that it decreases the aches and pains, and we just have that strong, healthy body to carry us through life. That's the whole goal, that's the whole purpose. So when you have those moments of plateauing or thinking, why am I showing up? I want you to do it for your internal health. Go ahead and stop. What's going on the inside? So many things you do not see. So keep showing up, keep working out, lift weights with me, okay? Coming into our bent over fly. I almost went right into our bent over tricep extensions. All right, so bend over, fly, squeeze, fly, squeeze. This is gonna help with posture. We probably could all use that, especially those of us that might be hunched over a computer desk. Those of us that are driving our cars a lot. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Shoulders come out of your ears here, okay? We're working that back side. We've got 3 more exercises to go. Then we stretch it on out. All right, go ahead and stop there. Single, single, double tricep extensions. Working the back of our arms. You work the front, you should work the back now. Remember what you used for biceps. Try to use that same weight for your triceps. Single, single, double, long neutral spine. Single, single, double. Now here you can go right, left, both, left, right, both if you're in a thinking mood. If you're ready to think a little bit, squeeze those arms. It's more than just throwing that weight behind you. I need you to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let those arms do the work. Okay? Finish it off right here with a double. Okay, coming on down. Push-ups, then pullovers. Okay? Nice wide walking push-ups. On your knees or on your toes. I think we've got it by now. There, a space here. All right, walk it out. Chest lowers. Press up from the ground up. Chest lowers first. Push up. Push the ground away from you. Squeeze at the top there. Okay, we go through the motions and usually we end pretty neutral. I want you to take that extra squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Put some tension on that chest. I just want to say, like, press out of your armpits. It's the best way I can explain it. Hold up top. Coming to our last move, which is our pullovers, and then you have your upper body workout for today. Tomorrow, we will work on legs, core, and cardio. All right, weight comes straight up over the chest, straight arms, lower behind you, hover, and then lift. If you tap the ground like I just did, that's okay. I don't want you to just leave the weight on the ground. All right, we're gonna extend, reach back, and then pull over. Your abs are tight too, feel them engaged. Right there. Lots of muscles are working here, more than what you think, especially if you have a heavy weight. If you have two weights, you're kissing them together. You're holding them on the barrel, the handle, okay? So it might feel a little different, that's okay, you're still working the same muscle. Still gonna get the same results of strength. All right, go ahead and hold the top, lower, and release that weight. You guys, that was the workout. I know I said 30 minutes, and by the time we now stretch it out, it'll be about 30, okay? I wanted this one to be a quickie this morning for you, so you have a quick one to go back to when it's necessary, okay? So let's go ahead and take the hands behind the back, down and back, roll the shoulders back and open up the chest, the shoulder, the bicep. It'll all open up together as you stretch this on back, okay? What do you think about weightlifting? Yay or nay? I think it's a yay. I really mean that. You can go ahead and Google it. You can do the research yourself. As we age, lifting weights becomes more and more important. So it's funny because like we're learning more and more as we age, as time goes on, right? And one of the things is, you know, back in the day, it was like aerobics is king, right? Do aerobics, which would be cardio. And I still want you to do cardio. We still do cardio. I think it's great to have great cardiovascular health, and heart health is so important. But I also think that building your muscles, skeletal system is super important too, okay? So try to do a balance of both, which is what I try to do here with you guys. I try to give you a really well-balanced routine of strength, stamina, endurance, agility, and cardiovascular, okay? We do HIIT because high intensity interval training is not only fun because it's short, but it also helps you with hitting that peak, that spike, and then helping you with your recovery time, okay? Every time we do that, your heart gets stronger, your lungs get stronger, right? Go ahead and switch arms to pat yourself on the back and a little pressure to open up that tricep. And I know we don't all have like super heavy weights, so if you think about it, on Monday I have you do weights and body weight strength, and we incorporate HIIT and elongating those muscles, stretch. So it's a very well-rounded workout. Today we lifted weights. Tomorrow we're gonna lift more weights. And then on Fridays, we do more HIIT and elongating those, lengthening those muscles, okay? HIIT using our own body weight, which again, when we're at home, sometimes that's all our options is we don't have the heavy weights to always go. So I try to incorporate strength through using your own body weight, and then the same thing with plyo on Saturdays, which will turn into Soul Fusion here soon, which we will incorporate light weights. So really, we're doing it. If you show up and do the work during the week, you are doing all the things to help your body stay healthy, be strong, and get the results that you want. Tone up. Lose weight if that's the choice, okay? Food has such a huge piece. It's the biggest piece when it comes to weight loss. So if you are trying to lose weight, make sure that you're fueling well. If you're not sure what that means or what that looks like, please let me know. You guys, drink some water today. Get a walk in if you can. It's supposed to be beautiful. Thank you for joining me with the weights. I appreciate you showing up and doing this with me. This one will be open whenever you want, so just click the link and come back to it. If you have some more in you and you want to do a couple more sets, go for it. You know what we just did? Just put it on repeat, okay? That was about 45 seconds of work, and then just a 10-15 second break in between. So get to work. I will see you back here tomorrow. Here's the schedule for the week and the time for tomorrow. Bye, guys.